In this video, 2 great gravel rides to and from Fort William, and put them together and you get a fantastic gravel loop that's steeped in Highland history.
I know it's a bit cheeky to do a video about gravel mentioning the home of Scottish mountain biking, Fort William, but let me explain. The first part of this ride is on road. The gravel bike is great for these tarmac linking sections, and this is a great road ride too down the north side of Loch Leven. The climb also starts on road, albeit a closed one. It is quite a climb. Partway up, walkers on the West Highland Way cross our route, and we'll join them again later. The climb is heading to what was once a very famous shooting estate, frequented by kings, and later it became a hotel.
That was a heck of a climb, and it's taken us up to the Moore Lodge, part of the Moore estate.
It's a shame to see such a building going to ruin, especially when there is an amazing view. Someone does own it, so we'll see what happens in time. Putting that aside, I still need to explain why, despite the title, I'm not actually going to Fort William.
Let's just talk about the route and think of it as an upside down letter Y. The 2 arms of the Y are gravelly, and I'm going up one, and when I got to here I would be able to continue on tarmac to Fort William, because there's a long road coming out of Fort William into the mountains, and that's good. Alternatively, I could go up this one and meet the same road, because these meet at the same points. So to get an idea of what both gravel bits are like, I'm going to go up this one and down this one.
From Moore Lodge, we're off-road for the rest of the day. This is marked on the map as an old military road, but it's better known as the last leg of the West Highland Way, which joins the track somewhere along here. I'm not sure my description of the route earlier was as clear as it could be, so let's quickly look at some maps. I started at Inchry, and this is the road route I took to Kinloch Leven. The gravel route is taking me high into the hills and a long, lonely glen. From here, there's a tarmac road heading to Fort William, which is why I've called it a gravel through route to the fort. But I'm going to try to turn it into a loop, heading southwest back to Inchry, even though the track disappears for a while before linking up with forest roads.
This is one of General Wade's military roads, built so he could move his troops quickly around the Highlands and presumably get to the garrison at Fort William. It's been improved recently, it seems. While it's in fantastic condition, some of those improvements have been with quite big, loose stones, and on those sections, well, I at least have to push. But really, that's only been a minority of the route. And what really gets to me, you can see over my shoulder. Throughout the whole of this ride, I've been seeing this ribbon stretching off into the distance. And you know what? I find that so inspiring. It just wants to lead me on into the mountains. Kind of sums up the feeling behind my title, Always Another Adventure. There's another adventure down that road. Well, that was a fantastic ride. If I haven't been chatting much, it's because I've needed both hands on the handlebars. It's really rocky, but really good fun. So now I've reached the tarmac, and that ribbon of tarmac goes all the way to Fort William, and I've ridden that, so we'll take that as read, but it's a great through route. And there is another through route that comes down this glen. And so that's the way I'm going to go back, again taking for granted that tarmac, and I'm going to see how we get through there and try and turn this whole thing into a loop.
The route goes through a farm and then onto bare open hillside. It's not easy going.
Well, this is proving to be a very, very different glen to try to get a bike through than the first one. If a military road had gone through here, it certainly wouldn't be where the track is here, and that is right on the valley floor, because that's where all the water collects. Consequently, it's proving to be ridiculously boggy. And I could ride some bits of it, maybe, but I'd be pushing again within seconds, so it's kind of not worth it. It's just turning into quite a big hiker bike. That said, it is a very lovely glen, and these ruins, there's 3 homes here, would suggest that families lived here a while ago. I wonder if they were here when the military road was coming through. Up ahead I can see a very straight line of trees, and that's quite clearly the forest, and I'll be getting to that soon. And once I do, then the gravel will start for real. Well, I'm close to the end of this loop now, so a few thoughts. Well, first of all, it's not really a loop, it's a triangle. The base of the triangle is a road ride, and it's really nice. It's one of my regular road rides, so I enjoyed that. The right-hand side of the triangle started very steeply, but then it quickly got into that superb, open, wild glen with the historic military road stretching off way into the distance. That really gave a sense of Scotland's wild, wide open spaces. Then the third leg of the triangle, which was a bit boggy, needed quite a lot of hiker bike, which is never fantastic, but again that opened up something different, and now we're in the forest doing very fast gravel descent. If you've enjoyed this, please take a look around my channel. You never know, you might find something else you like. And if I can persuade you to subscribe and hit the bell notifications, well, that'll be just awesome. Until next time, bye.